guys, it's GameFace and welcome back to episode 17 of my Leeds United career mode. Now today we're hopefully going to be finishing the January transfer window, because obviously we're getting towards the end of January at the moment. Whether we'll make many more signings, I'm not really too sure, but that is basically what will happen in this episode. After the amazing signing of Jack Butland for, I think it was 3.6 million in the previous episode, we now don't have too much money really. We've got 17 grand a week, so we'll look at some loan players and possibly we'll get some pre-contract agreement players in there as well, but for that amount of wage, I don't actually think we'll be able to get anybody decent, if anybody at all, to be honest. So yeah, before we get into this episode properly, if you could go hit the thumbs up button and also subscribe as well, it'd be really appreciated. Let's try and hit 20 likes on this episode. Also, a lot has happened since the previous episode. Chelino came out and said that he wanted to sell the club, and preferably, in fact, he said that he pretty much only wanted to sell the club to the Leeds fans, and that was brilliant. They were going to raise around 30 million, it was reported or something, started selling shares. And then today he's kind of said, no, I don't want to sell it to the fans anymore. And he's going to be probably still selling it, but not to the fans. Very strange thing. Every single time I make an episode at the moment, it seems to be something interesting happening at Leeds. But back onto this, and we need to make our own signings now. We need to try and get in some decent players. There was very good suggestions in the comments, but some of them were a bit pricey. That one, Abel Hernandez, is going to be a bit too expensive. He was suggested in the comments. Another one that was suggested was Jack Grealish. Now, we probably won't be able to buy Jack Grealish, but maybe getting a loan for Jack Grealish. Not really too sure whether we can. He's on 10 grand a week. He's a squad rotational player, so actually, he might decide to come to Leeds United. We are going to go for a 2-year loan deal. Whether they'll go ahead and be happy with that, I'm not really too sure. 10 grand a week, though, not too bad, and he's a player that I think can play in many positions, so he's somebody decent, he's young, and could potentially have some decent growth for us, especially if we get promoted into the Premier League as well. We'll need some sort of Premier League standard in our team. And yeah, we're currently 6th at the moment, so we're not doing too bad, 2 points behind QPR, and there's still a lot of games to play, remember. I think there is 15, is that the right maths? No, not 15 games left. I thought there was 42 for some reason. There's actually 46, isn't there? So 19 games left. So there's quite a few. But we will just continue to sim a few days. And I don't know whether we'll be getting any more players, really, other than potentially Jack Grealish. But first, we have got a bid in for Jordan Bataka, 900 grand, and another one for 900 grand as well. We're just going to reject both of those. Not interested in selling him. I'm not going to reject all offers, because I like to look at the offers, but yeah, I'm just going to reject 900 grand. I'm not interested in selling at this moment in time. I like to see the amounts that get put in from different clubs. Look at this. We've got like a scout report back on him, and he was 75 overall, like I was saying in the previous few episodes, and he does have a pre-contract expiry option there, but we won't be getting him now. He's too old, and we've already got a goalkeeper obviously as well. Ince we were looking at, he does look pretty decent actually, Ince. He's not going to be Premier League standard, assuming that we get there this season, but I like his stats. He's fast and he's strong, that's good for a CDM. But again, we won't be looking at him. And there's also Sam Morsey as well, and he's the same overall, but he's joining Charlton when his contract expires, so we won't be looking at him. But yeah, I can't really think of any other players I want to get in that are really around my price range, to be honest. So look at that, Aston Villa have accepted, but before we get onto that, we'll just have a quick look at Cisse, and that's the CDM Cisse. Again, he was the same overall as the other two players I've just looked at. Transfer offer in for Bataka again, 925 grand. This time I will just reject all offers and kind of make sure that no other bids go in for him, especially around that price. They're pretty rubbish, to be honest. Dallas wants to start this next match, and Jack Grealish has accepted the contract, 10 grand a week, and he's happy to join us. Not too sure what his overall is. Could be a little bit of a mistake. I'm assuming it's in the 70s. I'd expect that, really, from Jack Grealish. Let's have a little look. 72, very good, actually, 72. Decent amount of pace, can play centre attacking mid, and just gives us another option, really. It's another good player to have in the team, so really happy with that. And again, he can fight for a first 11 position, basically, in the side, so really looking forward to using him. Let's get on with, is it Cardiff the next game? It is, and talking of Cardiff, this is actually the reverse fixture of the one that was played last night at Ellen Road, which leads 1-1-0. Finally won a home game. I think it's been like March, was it the last time Leeds won a home game? So yeah, we do need to now change around the team, and we'll play this game against Cardiff. And this is the team I've gone with. Basically, I'm putting Cooper and Smith at the back. Obviously, Smith left-footed, I believe, so we've got 2 left-footed centre-backs. We've got a lot of left-footed centre-backs, because Pedro Henrique is also a left-footed centre-back, so we're going to have to just go with those two. We've also got Taylor at left back, Baradi at right back. Jack Butland obviously makes his debut. Ali and Cook in the middle. Grealish makes his debut on the left-hand side. NG in the centre attacking mid position. Dallas on the right and Chris Wood up top. That means this is the bench. Byram doesn't get a place on the bench this time round because he's yellow card. He's one booking away from a suspension, so don't really want to risk him in this game. But also just because I want to try out some of the other players that are on there. Let's go on with this match, hopefully get ourselves a win and see how we perform. We are still on professional, might change it round depending on this match. Okay, Smith's running the counter-attack here. Come on, let's play it through to NG. This is brilliant stuff. And then that pass happens. Jack Grealish into the middle. Oh, it's behind Chris Wood. Brilliant counter-attack from us, though. And the final pass wasn't quite good enough to get a finish there from Chris Wood. Okay, we're going to try some crosses now because this first half has been awful. Chris Wood probably should get there, really, shouldn't he, ahead of the defender. But he ended up missing it instead. Come on, Dallas. Oh, not really being given too much to Chris Wood of this half. No way. Pilkington's through, and it's past Jack Butland. I think that's their second chance of this first half anyway. They just open up our defence. It's pretty poor, really, from me. And, yeah, it's just slotted past Jack Butland. Could he have done better there, Jack Butland? Maybe. Probably could have made himself a little bit bigger. But it is 1-0 just before half-time as well. It's literally, the whistle's about to be blown, and it has been, and we need to change something around. Chris Wood isn't working up top, not really getting the right supply or anything like that from the people around him. So let's change things around a little bit. I'm going to bring on Dwight Gale. I'm going to take off Chris Wood, put NG up top, and Dwight Gale in behind. And then also attempt to bring on take off Dallas. And bring on maybe Alex Mowat, someone like that. Again, I'd have to change around the players. So back in a second once I've found a team I want to put out for the second half. Okay, that's the team I've gone with. I've put NG out onto the right, Dwight Gale up top, Jack Grealish at centre attacking mid, and I've tried Alex Mowat on the left-hand side. Just going to give that a go. Maybe it'll work. We'll just have to see anyway. And yeah, we'll hopefully try and play a bit better than that first half. Go on, Dwight Gale. He's been played through, and I thought he was offside, but he might not be. How the hell have you not finished that? Oh my days, the deflection onto the post and out for a corner. Oh, I probably should have done better there. Come on, Jack Grealish, give us some quality. Okay, that was not quality. Okay, there's only one more thing that I can do. Bring on Emil Heskey. We're going to take off Jack Grealish, who's had a decent game to be fair. He's not done too bad. But now we're just really going to push forward. We'll stick Heskey, I think, actually, in front of Dwight Gale. And maybe start putting some more crosses into him. Here we go again, NG just by himself now. Heskey's arriving, but it's a late one. Into Heskey, come on! Oh, what a save that is from the keeper. That's what I wanted to see from Jack Butland in the first half. Didn't quite give us it, but we're looking more likely to score now at the moment. We just need to try and just have a few more clear-cut opportunities like that, and eventually one will go in. Try and find Heskey. No, maybe not. Oh my god, into NG. That's brilliant stuff. It's a long ball from the keeper. NG! I mean, it's gone in. 10 minutes left. 1-0, what a finish that is from NG. And it's just a hoofed goal kick, and I think it's Heskey that nods it on. I think it's into the path of Alex Mowat, is it? And then he plays it through to NG. We'll watch it back anyway. Heskey nods it on, and I believe it is Alex Mowat there that passes it through. Might even be Dwight Gale, to be honest. Not too sure, but what a finish that is from NG. And that is straight from that goal kick, and it's now 1-1 with 10 minutes to go. Can we find a winner from somewhere? Can we, Jones? Oh, that's a close one late on, and I don't think we'll manage to get ourselves a goal here unless we can do what we've just done maybe 10 minutes ago with a Heskey header on. He does win it, but it doesn't really go anywhere. Final attack maybe here, through to Heskey. Go on, use your pace and... Okay, no pace at all. Use your strength then? Maybe not. And that is it. We might have actually latched onto that header there. But it has finished 1-1. We've managed to get ourselves the point, which is pretty decent, really, considering that I know we had a lot of chances, but really we didn't have loads of clear-cut chances, which is obviously what you need to get a goal. So, got ourselves a point. Will we move up or down in the table? I'm not too sure. We won't be moving up. I know that for definite. And likelihood is that we might move down. QPR also drew, which helps us out. Dallas is happy that he played the last match. Can we have a quick look at the table, maybe? No, we can't. Not yet. We will. In fact, this is it here, isn't it? The side. We are still 6th. 2 points behind QPR still. Nottingham Forest just right behind us, basically. But let's move on to transfer deadline day now. To be completely honest, I don't know whether I need to sign any more players. I don't think I do. I've got a huge squad now. If I show you the players that I've actually got to choose from, then these are the players. I've obviously purchased these 4 players as well, so I think we've done pretty well. Obviously got Duffy, who came through the youth academy. Not a great overall, to be honest, but I'm sure he'll grow eventually. Also got Shelton as well, actually, who came through the youth academy. I've got the 2 players here, Edgar and Butland, and basically, yeah, I've got those players, and I've also got Loanees here as well. Which I think look pretty decent, most of them, and I've got a huge squad of players, so I think I'm fine. I don't need to get any other players in. There's no point just spending money for the sake of spending money. So I just need to maybe just see out these next 10 hours, potentially loan some players out. I can't see myself wanting to buy any more players. I've only got £7 a week left as well, remember. Just 4 hours left now. No offers have come in for any of my players, which is good news because I don't have to be tempted to get rid of some players. So I don't think I'll have any more business to do in this January transfer window. This is now going to be my squad until we get to the end of the season. I think we've got the right players in. We've just got a huge depth now, so I don't need to just waste money. Not that I have that much to waste, to be honest, but I think I've got some very good players. We'll quickly do some of the player drills and things like that, but I'll quickly whiz through some of these emails beforehand. The new squad report that we have got, most of the players I can't even promote anyway, to be honest. That guy looks pretty decent, though, that winger. Really looking forward to hopefully getting him through. What else do we have? I've got Ben Edwards. He's probably not quite good enough to promote just yet. Sean McDonald, let's see what he's like, 66 overall. He was transfer listed, that's the reason why I was scouting those players that were transfer listed. Again, same with Gary Gardner, both of them not really good enough to buy, so we'll get rid of those. And was there another player that was transfer listed? No, I just liked his afro, basically. Didn't get him in the end. Maybe I could get him in, but probably not right now. Transfer deadline day ended and just under 38 million was spent. So let's move on to the player drills now. One of the many suggestions in the comments was to change around the player drills and bring in Batiste for most of them. In fact, I think the suggestion says 5, do all 5 drills for him. But I've decided to just go with 3 because I want to try and train Heskey, and Taylor's getting close to 71 overall, so it kind of makes sense. Let's see how they get on. Hopefully Batiste can go up maybe a few overall, who knows. His passing anyway, I think that was, has gone up quite a bit there. Not quite managed to go up to the next overall, but Charlie Taylor has done, up to 71 now. Heskey hasn't really moved too much up that stamina bar, which is a bit of a shame, but I'm slowly going to get there. Hopefully eventually I will be able to get his stamina up to a bit of a higher level, but it's going to be tough, I can see it anyway. But that is going to be it for this episode, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy this, then please go to the thumbs up button and also subscribe as well. It'd be really appreciated. We've got Derby coming up next episode. They are, where are they in the table? They must be near the top, surely. They are second, so huge game this one. If I can win this match, we move closer to the top of the league. Obviously with Derby, they'll lose, obviously, if I win. So yeah, really looking forward to that. Let's try and hit 20 likes on this video though, guys. That'll be really appreciated. I don't know if I've already said this, but please go subscribe as well. That'll be absolutely fantastic. Yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.